I actually went to school for music, so I played a lot of orchestra work, but I play a lot of guitar now just to try to keep myself going. I'm in the process of writing music right now, and I find it pretty challenging to find the inspiration of where a song comes from and who exactly am I writing to, and is it approachable to everyone that's going to listen? And I kind of stop myself in my tracks quite a bit because I kind of get into that perfectionist mode, and I have a hard time.
Oh yeah, man, dude.
Dustin, I was gonna ask that. Go ahead. Actually, finish your thought.
I will say this is two things here. Number one, if you have felt an emotion, if you have been through, we found Ann Baldwin. Oh my goodness! Jacob, if you have felt something, if you've been through something in life, someone else has, right? I had to learn that, right? I mean, it's scary to go, is this dumb to sing about? Hell no. We all feel the same thing. We all go through we all share the same emotions. So everybody's been on that wavelength at some point in time. And the other thing, man, just keep pushing through. I absolutely know where you're coming from on completing a song, right? You get it started, then you start second guessing. Who gives a crap? Still today, it takes me about 100 songs to get a hit song. And, that I've gotten a lot better. My averages have gotten a lot better over the years.
Because you understand pattern recognition?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, now for me, I've hit a point in my career where it's not about a hit song, it's about the right hit song. But I would say, dude, the exercise is just finish it.
Hey, Jacob, I apologize, Dustin, but I want to ask you this too, Dustin. Jacob, you said something interesting to me that I want to also clarify for everybody who's starting a startup or a business and music, because it's very universal. Both the second and third thing you said made me think that there was no chance you were going to win, because you were spending too much time worrying about outside factors instead of inside factors, right? You said, go ahead.
You're totally right. And, and I always have a backup plan, and I kind of go right to that backup plan.
Can I ask you a weird question? Like, what's your intuition? Maybe you have the answer, maybe you don't. What's your intuition to why does that part matter?
The backup plan?
That and like, who's going to listen to this, or who am I writing this for? Shouldn't you write for yourself? Like, I always bring up this Drago in Rocky moment where he's mad at Russia and saying at the end of the movie, maybe because I understood what he was saying since I speak Russian, listen, I'm in here fighting for myself. This isn't about Russia and America. Yahtzee, I'm doing it for myself. I'm in this ring for myself. That's how I've lived my professional life, for sure. And that's why I think I'm winning. And I have a feeling that if I was a songwriter, if I'm just writing for myself, I've got to let the serendipity. We have so many commonalities. And I'm just I just think it's a terrible idea to do anything that's being created of debating if this is for anybody else. Scratch your own itch, write it for yourself. The inspirations need to come from your life. And listen, not everybody has gone through divorce. Listen, there's some people that have never gone through heartbreak. Like there's just a lot of people who married their high school sweetheart. Like, it happens. Like, you can't manifest your experiences, but like, you can speak to your truths. And maybe you were so great at music at a young age. And maybe, like, what about when you thought you were a prodigy, but in 4th grade you met Sally and she was even better? Like, there's just truths that are your truths. And I think writing about people always ask me, why am I good at speaking? Why am I good at improv? It's because I never deviate from anything other than my truth. When you're not talking about anything else, you're just, every single person I'm looking at, and there's a lot of us in this room today, like, everybody can tell me about them. And like, what happened? And like, why Seth got that tattoo? Like, it's very easy. Like, it's not super complicated. Jake can talk about his 2 brothers. It's his life. So like, I don't know, man. I really highly recommend that you just leave that at the table and just start write it for yourself.